All right, Trump drops bomb. Diddy begged for presidential pardon. Like I was saying earlier, Diddy has received 50, not years, but 50 months to go and serve the time for his crime. Um, this one is a story of power. You know, power dynamics is a big deal when it comes to relationships. Power imbalances, it's a moving target. There's a lot of nuances around it. There's usually one person making more money than the other person. There's usually one person who thinks they came from a more perfect family than the other person. There's a lot of stuff going on, that has to do with power. So I like to cover this kind of story, like P Diddy's story, just to emphasize and extract some of those lessons from that. And part of that is also him asking for presidential pardon. Because remember, it's not about being perfect; it's about being resourceful, learning how to use your resources in the eyes of the whole world, judging you, casting you out, condemning you in the eyes of condemnation. It's going to still come down to in the space of where you feel like your world is about to end. It all comes down to being able to look around you. You still have life. You can still breathe. What else can I look for? And when you find yourself, you're back against the wall, kind of like PDD, you're forced into that space. Well, winners also always almost feel like they are forced into a corner. So they're always looking for opportunities to be more resourceful. Um, as opposed to the other lessons you might get out there. He deserves 50 years, send him away for life. Okay, you're right. But it's not going to go away for life because life is, in fact, indeed, already fair. Okay, maybe not all the way, but you get what I mean. So let's talk about Diddy real quick. I'm looking at this story on Fox News. Somebody said, Fox, what do you mean, Fox? um, let's say he will get it. I hope the states charge him immediately he gets it. Yeah. So let me read this real quick. I'll come back to the chat. Sean Diddy P Diddy Combs is looking for his get out of jail free card. President Donald Trump confirmed Monday the "I'll be missing you" rapper has requested a pardon. A lot of people have asked me of pardons. Pardons. Trump, I'm doing my Trump impression. Trump said in the Oval Office, I call him Puff Daddy. He has asked me for a pardon. Okay, pardon me? Yes, a pardon. Trump first spoke about a potential pardon for Diddy during his trial. I haven't seen him. Trump told Fox News, Peter Doozy, on May 30th. I haven't spoken to him for years. I don't know. I will certainly look at the facts. I think Trump has resentment. But let's see. If I think someone was mistreated, it wouldn't matter whether they like me or don't. Oh, there you go. All right. So it goes, Diddy was sentenced to just over 4 years in federal prison. Okay. 48 years, 12 multiplied by, yeah, 40. Okay. Yeah. Just over 4 years in federal prison on Friday after his conviction on transportation to engage in prostitution charges. Former federal prosecutor Niyama Ramani told Fox News Digital that Diddy's best chance at freedom was a presidential pardon. I think he's already lucky. A lot of luck already playing out for him. A lot of people said, I think they were asking for what was 11 years, and the prosecutor was asking for 11 years, and something like that. And then the defense was asking for, what was it? Marriott, maybe you can help me. I think defense was asking for 6 months, something crazy. And the judge was like, "Una they mad." This isn't the end of the legal road for Diddy, though. I think even just a few days ago, he caught more civil lawsuits. It's not over for him. Ramani explained after the rapper sentenced that he can and will appeal, and he has arguments that the judge, by the time he finished appealing, he would have finished the sentence. Okay, all right, let's keep going. That the judge improperly calculated the guidelines and considered acquitted conduct. Yeah, right. Ramani added, expect a strong lobbying effort by Diddy's team in the coming days and weeks. This story is far from over. Of course not. Reports that Diddy had requested a presidential pardon first surfaced in May, well before the rapper's sentencing. It's not the Combs trial team reaching out to Trump. Mr. Combs has many people in his orbit, of course, that are friendly with Trump and are advocating for him to be pardoned. They're not just advocating for him to be pardoned. I think that's an understatement. I think it's more so let's look for a way to get him to get out free without implicating ourselves. But this idea that they don't want to give it to him, it's just considering maybe it's right or wrong. If you understand how power dynamics work in the real world, they will, if they can find a way to do it now without any kind of backlash, they will do it immediately. All right. And I want to spell that out for you so you can stop this extreme pursuit of fairness in this world of 8 billion people. I always want you to remember that you have more power than you realize. I want you to learn how to use your resources in your favor. Of course, while doing the right thing, okay? So I'm not asking anybody to do anything wrong. I'm just saying life, we're not perfect, okay? You find yourself inside of poto, it's okay to own your shit and say, my bad. What else do I have left so I can continue to be a winner? I want you to focus more in that direction than all this moralizer, anti-seductive attitude about life. Okay. Diddy he deserved everything he's been collecting thus far, but this is the real world. Yeah, 5 years was my prediction. Oh, Marriott, yes. 5 years was your prediction. Money, money, money. Don't tell the orange dictator any secrets. Yes, sir. Yes, so it might be used against you, even in a vindictive way, if you're not careful. Let's see. If we use resources in our favor only, isn't that an I got my mentality? It's not an absolute, right? It's not an absolute. It just depends on what specifics of what we're talking about, But think of it this way: when we say sacrifice in marriage, and we say, "Hey, make sure you are still here," right? You just want to make sure that you're still here so you can pour more value into the rest of the world. If the angle is for you to add value into the world, I'm always here for it, And sometimes that doesn't always come off as fair. There's always somebody observing who will look at you. They don't know the full story, and they will say you're being unfair. So it's like fairness always as usual in Moto. Yeah. All right. So do me a favor, Sha. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Let's move on to some other trendy stories around the world. Let me see what is going on with this thing now. Orishi. Let me see. My StreamYard is acting all kind of funny. But yes, guys, I'll be right back. This is Ola, man of Prestige, your favorite relationship and marriage coach. If you enjoyed this, smash that like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Be a part of the Prestige family. My wife Lola and I have written 2 powerful books, Get My Marriage Back and Number 1 Red Flag. Yours free at manofprestige.com. For personal coaching, send me a WhatsApp request for consultation to +1 732 305 8577. Stay tuned for more. Your journey to love and prestige starts here.